Good morning, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting to order. We could please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Jake, if you could do roll call, please.
Keith Johnner.
Here.
Jim Mueller.
Here.
Steve McCombs. Here.
Entertain a motion for today's agenda.
Move to approve today's agenda.
Second. McCombs. Aye. Mueller.
Aye.
Johnner.
Aye. On to communications. Is there any communications for? Public, do we have any communications?
I'd like to share, thank you for prompting me. I'd like to share a piece of good news for the county. It's a little thing, but it's still positive. As you know, I approached the board earlier this year about displaying a flag commemorating our 250th anniversary as a country. And Chris and Joe and Derek did such a nice job of displaying the flag in our courthouse that the picture of our flag made it on a copy of Iowa Warrior magazine, as I'm sure you all noticed on your copies at home. So anyway, I just wanted to share this. It's kind of a small thing, but those guys do such a good job in general, and they did a great job on this. So just a little bit of recognition.
Great, no, I appreciate that. That is wonderful. Thank you to Chris and his staff. On to public comments. This is the portion of the agenda where we can hear from any of the public on items that are not listed below. These could become future topics for future agendas. Is there any public comments? Anything online? No. Seeing none. Entertain a motion for today's consent agenda.
Move to approve today's consent agenda.
Support.
Mueller.
Aye.
Johnner.
Aye.
McCombs. Aye.
On to business. Item number 1 is a public hearing. This is the notice of intent to sell the county's property at 108 Clark Street, Pella, Iowa. Again, this is the public hearing portion. Is there anybody from the public here to make any comments? Anything online? Okay. Seeing none, entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
Second. Johnner.
Aye.
McCombs. Aye. Mueller.
Aye.
Item number 2 is board where we will receive and open the bids of the county property of 108 Clark Street. We have the bids here in an envelope. They were sealed. They were received on last Friday until 4 p.m. I've asked Steve to open up those bids, and I will then record. Again, for the public, this is the first time these are being opened up. We have not reviewed these bids. Just wanting to make sure that there has been full transparency.
Want to go by the list?
It's fine if we just want to say their name and then I can fill it in.
The first bid is from Matt Vanderlinden.
Okay.
That bid is $327,700.
327,700.
The second bid is Barb Kenneth McCullough.
Okay.
That bid is $355,000.
355,000.
Third bid is Zach Van Wyk. Bid at 5, isn't it?
It looks like to me 357,000.
Yeah, 357,000. Next bid is Mike Langstrath. $170,000.
170,000. Yeah.
Next bid is Brian Klein. And that bid is $355,000.
355,000 for Brian Plum.
Next bid is Ben Bingham. That bid is $402,200.
That bid is $402,200. Okay. Yep,
Yeah, yeah,
Mike, okay,
yeah, that's the final bid is Mike Buchart.
okay.
And that bid is $255,100.
That's all the bids. Jake, if you could, please, we would like you to, I would personally like you to review, look at, Ben Dingemans. And Zach will wants to make sure that we're reviewing that correctly, at the high bidders, just for another set of eyes,
Who's the other one?
the Zach and Mike.
Ben Dingeman. 200.
And then Zach's reading that one. Make sure you just read, you can lose that 7 too.
Black and white. 357,000.
Okay, all right, very good. Okay. This is, the board receiving and opening, the bids. There was, we do appreciate everybody, bidding, that was a successful process. And board, do you, I'm assuming Jake, you want us to have a motion to receive
Yeah.
and file those bids?
Yep, that'd be good.
Have a motion to receive and file bids.
Move to receive and file bids associated with disposition of property at 108 Clark Street, Alpha.
Second.
Combs,
Aye.
Miller,
Aye.
Johnner.
Item number 3, board, is a resolution of 2026-90, Marion County resolution making final determination regarding the disposal of the real property at 108 Clark Street. Board, just as a little bit of a discussion piece for your comparables, I did do some research, and recently a property was sold in the Pella area. had probably a little bit more square footage, maybe a little nicer building. That was sold on 326, down on, I can tell you what the address here was, sorry. 2280 Graceland Cemetery Road. Okay, and that sold for 315,000. When you look at what our property is assessed at, it's assessed at from the assessor is at 249,990. The lot close to that corner lot on Washington, it sold in 2015 for 270,000. So I feel that if Mr. Dingaman is the 402,000 is a very acceptable bid. And
Yeah, I'm assuming that, whoever purchased the property will probably do demolition, so that will probably be, costing him some money, so, yeah, I think it's a fair bid.
you have any?
I'm actually encouraged that we got 7 respondents to the bid letting, and so clearly the word got out, which is something we always want to make sure happens. I'm very happy with the 402,200 from Mr. Dingaman, so.
All right, so what I need is, we're gonna make a motion to approve the resolution, that we're going to sell, and that the intention is to sell to Mr. Dingaman for $402,200. The highest bid.
Move to approve the property of 108 Clark Street, Pella, Iowa, to Mr. Ben Dingaman for the bid offering price of $402,200.
Second.
Mueller,
Aye.
Gunner,
Aye.
McCombs.
Aye.
Again, thank you to all those that bid and inquired. We are grateful for that. And county attorney's office will be working with Mr. Dingaman, and we will be reaching out. So
Real quick question, when do we anticipate closing date on things like that? Is there a lot of things that need to go on in the background with that? Or, and I'm assuming there's a prepayment of a certain percent price and then the final remainder at closing.
So it's from the agreement, it's within 10 days. He has to have a 5% earnest money payment. And then the balance is due when at closing. So county attorney will work then.
Yes, and I don't know if you're working with an attorney or not, but just whoever you're working with, Ross Gibson from my office will be the point of contact. So if you can just let me know who we need to get in touch with so we can make sure we get this taken care of, we'll do that.
Yep. And we do have a phone number here. So,
Oh, okay, great.
so okay.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. Take this. Sorry. Stacking it all up in front of you are. On to item number 4. This is a renewal of Class B retail alcohol license for Red Rock Marina. Again, this is a process that's brought down to us from the state. I would ask, does the sheriff's office have any concern here? No issues there, okay. All right, board, do you have any issues in regarding this alcohol?
I have none.
Nope, go ahead.
Entertain a motion for approval.
I move to approve the renewal. The Red Rock.
Support.
Gunner,
Aye.
McCombs,
Aye.
Mueller,
On to item number 5, this is a public hearing. Public hearing of proposed ordinance 2026-2. And this is a zoning request. Missy.
So this is a rezoning request of parcel F as described. The request to rezone A1 agricultural to AR ag residential. Where the zoning ordinance requires in 55-246 bulk regulations, we allow 4 buildable lots per 40 acre tract in A1 zoning, and this parcel is going to exceed that. So they're requesting, we have to start with the rezoning. Once the rezoning approval, we'll come back with the subdivision, but This is in an area where we already currently have, several, ag residential lots and complies with the, future land use plan. So it's got an approved driveway by the, county road department. The zoning commission approved it on June 19. It's not coming to you till now. We're waiting on the, actually, the final paperwork, have everything in place, before it came to you, so.
Alright. Board, do you have any? Oh, sorry, this is the public hearing. Is there anybody from the public here that has any questions, concerns? Anybody online? Seeing none. Entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
Move to close the public hearing.
McCombs.
Aye.
Mueller. Aye. Johnner.
Item number 6 is ordinance 2026-2, but this would be approving the first reading of the proposed zoning map ordinance 2026 and new zoning from agriculture to AR.
I guess the only thing I would add, and you can see from your map, is that the Pella 1 mile border literally is the north, boundary of this property.
So how many parcels can they break that into? Is that limited to 4 then now? As ag residential?
So a couple things, minor subdivision, they all have to have access to a county road, direct access to a county
Okay.
road. Or it would become a major subdivision, at which point they'd have to put in, a road. I can say that the subdivision that's been proposed is a 2 lot, so.
Okay.
Mr. Skippers wants to keep his house and 5 acres on the north side, and then Mr. Steenhook is buying the rest of it at this time and leaving it as a single parcel of over 11 acres. At this time, he plans to farm it. So we did Steenhook Acre Plat 1, which is right behind it to the west, from Steenhook a few years ago, and it's zoned ag residential as well. So this is just in a tract that's already been cut up quite a bit, so.
Good, thank you. Appreciate that. Is there any further questions? If not, entertain a motion for the first reading of ordinance 2026-2.
Move to approve ordinance 2026-2, first reading.
Second.
Mueller.
Aye.
Johnner.
Aye.
McCombs.
Aye.
Thank you.
Item number 7 is resolution 2026-89. This is S45 bridge replacement, competitive highway bridge program, federal aid. On board before you was, over, the submittal, and this is an agreement. We have Mike, the assistant, in his office, to Tyler with us this morning. And if there is any questions from the board, this looks like to me. Again, it's a personal funded project, up to, say, 864,000 or 80%, and then farm to market for 20. So, yeah. Looks pretty like straightforward what we've done in the past, and makes sense. And I am grateful for Tyler and his office for, there's a lot of different funding sources when it comes to bridges and road work. And, it takes a lot to maintain, so we are thankful for that. But, again, these are dollars that can help subsidize the county to not have to pay, pocket for a bridge, so. No further questions, for Mike or anybody else. Entertain a motion for resolution 2026-89.
Move we approve the resolution 2026-89.
I'll support.
Johnner.
Aye.
McCombs.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Thank you. On to item number 8, resolution 2026-88. This is the Marion County employee mileage reimbursement rate effective July 1, 2026. It's not very often that we see this board, but IRS has published a rate mid-year, increasing from a little 72 cents and a half to 76 cents. When Jake asked me, I felt we generally always follow federal rates. And it just makes it so it's easier and there is not later on trying to catch up, so. That is why this is before you today, and we as a board can discuss. But, have any questions in regarding this?
No, I think we, like you said, we usually call IRS.
I thought that it was important that the board discuss. You can see the rate keeps ticking up. I mean, and so we do have to be mindful when it comes to mileage usage. But when gas isn't getting cheaper, and, when you do have to use your personal vehicle for certain things, I just felt that it was important to bring forward.
I think as long as we're continuing to follow, as typically we do, the IRS regulations, I see no issue.
There's no further questions. Entertaining motion for resolution 20.
Approve 2026-88.
Second.
McCombs,
Aye.
Mueller,
Aye.
Johnner,
Item number 9 is an appointment for the Fella Airport Zoning Board of Adjustment. It was brought to our attention that we had an opening, actually a couple openings for this Fella Airport Zoning Board of Adjustment. And Merlin Rolls is interested in filling that. This is a 5-year term. So I thought it was important to bring it forward. So we did receive another application this morning, board, and that will be on the next meeting, or if any other applications come in. So, is there any questions in regarding this? Do we have any reservations, or are you good with it?
No reservations.
No, I'm good.
Okay, so entertaining a motion to approve. Merlin,
Move to approve Merlin Rolls to a 5-year term for the Pella Airport Zoning Board of Adjustment.
Second.
Mueller,
Aye.
Johnner,
aye.
McCombs.
Aye.
Moving right along, on to item number 10, Board of Supervisor updates. Mr. McCombs, do you have any?
I have a special landfill meeting Thursday.
I do not. I would just like to invite anybody who wants to talk to the Board of Supervisors that we have office hours on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays from about 9:30 till noon. So if anybody has any issues that they would like to discuss face to face with the supervisors, I'd be happy to do so. Please feel free to stop in, send me a note or a call just in case I get delayed or don't happen to be there. But we'd enjoy meeting everybody face to face if you have any issues. Discuss.
No, appreciate that, and just so people are aware, Jim is at the North Annex. Myself, I'm at the courthouse on the 4th floor, so I'm generally there on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So, but yes, appreciate that. I do not entertain a motion to close.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
McCombs,
Aye.
Mueller,
Aye.
Johnner.
Hi. Thank you, everyone.